Welcome to this week's edition of The Passion of the Digital Artist. And here he is, that passionate digital artist and rabid Packer fan, Jeff Mueller.
Woo! Go Pack, go! And to all you Cowboy fans, what's it like being on the other side? It's been a long time coming! Woo! NFL football is how I release my stress. Let's get rid of that. How I release my stress on a...
I get to clear my throat. There,
yeah,
two bloopers on our first vlog of the new year.
It's how it's time that I just don't have to think about it. I just watch, I react. I'm an emotional person. Artist, even as an artist, you can attest to me being an emotional person.
You, Jeff, are you kidding?
Yeah, I wear my everything on my sleeve. You know what you get with me, that's for sure. There's not too much hiding anything.
That is absolutely true. You are the most sincerest person I know.
But you know, that's how I do my release for my artwork. But that brings me up to the first part of this wonderful 2015. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. And maybe you saw our Christmas vlog. We did a little short one there, but it's been since Christmas Eve that we talked to everyone.
Yeah, if you didn't check it out, it's a short one. You get to see the really nice how much fun we had on Christmas Eve, and it's just to say happy holidays.
It was a great party. And hopefully everybody's having a happy and joyous and safe New Year.
Yeah, we're into it. But that brings me to just shouting out some encouragement for the digital artists out there, because working in digital art, there's a lot of criticism. People don't understand exactly what you're doing, and every day there's another person that doesn't know what you do, and they see their artwork and they want an explanation. I've been explaining this process for 4 years now.
We explain it probably at least twice a year, if not more often.
And I've got an interview. I was interviewed by Joyce Krieger in Boston last year, which explains my process. And there's lots of different places to find out how I'm doing it. But overall, because digital art is not accepted yet, computer art, digital art, as a mainstream fine art medium in let's say just all in galleries, it's because they don't know what to think of it or how it's going to be reproduced or the responsibility. But it's going to happen. Photography started this way. So many people said photography was not art. It's like all these artists were painting portraits and that was art. And then when photography came up, it was too easy, and they just ripped on it, and it was not accepted up until about Ansel Adams, when Ansel Adams changed the perception of art because he produced such beautiful pictures within the medium as photographic art. And it's the same thing. Andy Warhol, I'm sure that traditional artists, when he was producing pop art, were ripping the crap out of him. It's not too documented, but I know how this works, and because somebody who is painting in traditional means, they think they belong to a specific club, that only people who do that, and everything else, any other way, it's not art. But I'm here to tell you folks, there's nothing you can do. Time changes everything, and you just, as a digital artist, you are on the cutting edge of creating artwork that's never been cut before. So I want to encourage you all.
And it's also, you want to encourage the critics too.
Yes.
We like constructive criticism. You have to listen to the non-constructive sometimes. Some of it's flat out mean, but those people, you can just usually consider the source. Usually their lives are so empty, and they're so ineffective in whatever they're doing that they just have to take it out on you to make themselves feel better. But the constructive criticism from the good artists is welcome. That's what we want.
Yes, but I find even when people are mean, if instead of coming back at them in a negative way, I let them know that I have feelings. That why are you being so combative? And I've gone that way, and it really has helped in discussing things with people. But you could still tell they stay on their course of that they're on a higher horse.
That's the only thing that makes some people
they're up
happy.
here and you're down here because you paint exactly how they do it in a computer with my. I use my paintbrush and I do the same thing. I put strokes down, mix colors or choose colors or pick colors that I want to go into a space, and it allows me to put in more detail in some cases, but in other cases it's almost exact same mindset. You can that when I'm painting with acrylics, the same type thing, mixing up paints. I was trained as a conventional retoucher, so I've always been able to match colors on a photograph, so matching colors to my own paintings that were printed out onto a canvas of a painting that I've already painted in the computer, it's a no-brainer for me. But that's neither here nor there. That brings me to we'll just go into let's go right into this, my newest painting. It's called Mushrooms to Heaven. I'm almost finished. I'm getting there, and you can see what I wanted to do on this one, and I really have pushing is the bark. I wanted to be. This is a Van Gogh-ish type thing. I experimented with the bark all along, taking the brush strokes, having them flow, having them move, the different colors, the browns, the grays, and then the greens, and then there's a little bit of color introduced here. But I'm getting there. I should be finished by next week. But I just wanted to show you all Stairway to Mushroom. I've been, when I'm working.
Stairway to Mushrooms or Mushrooms to Heaven?
Yeah, sorry.
Either one. We should have a contest to name it.
Mushrooms to Heaven. I like that.
Stairway to Mushrooms kind of works too.
Yeah, it didn't when I was younger. There was a couple stairways to mushrooms, but that's not. All right. So that's the particular painting. You can see the detail. I've got once I go in and I get the overall flow, I go in and I add in the final touches to make it just pop out. I use gray, or I pick a mid-tone color to work on it initially, and then the color that I use behind it, eventually I pick and choose to make it the best possible color that it can be for the painting. But with that said, now I'm on a site. It's called Patreon, and Patreon is like the newest Kickstarter for creatives, but you are talking ground level. Kickstarter is so huge right now, and it's basically an ongoing Kickstarter program. My program is I have different things to come support me to basically right now I'm working a 9-to-5 job, and I really want to push into full-time art. It would be nothing more for me to do full-time art, and I'm going to use Patreon to try and get there, because it allows you to support me on a consistent basis, monthly if you want to, or at once. It allows you to get purchase future paintings from me. It allows you to purchase new paintings from me, and then it also allows you to purchase prints, signed prints, metal prints, canvas prints, along with digital downloads. Right now, my digital download is $5, so you can have a painting of your choice, but I can also, an upcoming painting, a digital download. So that's for $5. So check out, it's going to be Patreon. I will have a link right here on my website and at YouTube. So check that out and support me. So that's where I'm with that.
Awesome.
Keep going in different directions on social media. I'm getting close to 6,000 viewers, or 6,000 friends on Twitter.
Followers.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God, 6,000 followers on Twitter, and I think I'm at like 550 on Facebook. My computer art man page has over 225. It's building. I've got on YouTube right now, I think I've got over 14,000. We've got over 14,000 views. So the YouTube has been starting to take off. I'm glad there. I think I actually made $10 last month. Woo!
It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, right?
Better than nothing. Yeah. So that's where we are. Happy 2015, and go Pat for next week. Anything else to add, Xavier?
See you next week, folks.